Hello everyone, this is Jack from Optima Performance. What a year it's been. 12 months ago, I left my corporate job to start my dream job, my ikigai, to become a yoga and breathwork therapist for professional athletes. And I thought I would recap on how I did this year. So at the start of the year, or start of the season, shall I say, I was lucky enough to be part of the League Football Education Life Skills program, which allowed me to deliver in front of professional football clubs, specifically to youth team players. This season alone, I've delivered to over 60 professional football clubs and delivered to over 1,500 athletes. This also led me on to work with women's football, and in particular, the DICE program, which is an educational program delivered by Loughborough. And this allowed me to then go into the women's side of the game to also deliver life skills workshops on the influence and importance of breath work, meditation and yoga on physical and mental health. This enabled me to work with clubs like Crystal Palace, Everton Football Club, Southampton, and many more, which in turn allowed me to grow quite significantly and take my own personal training to the next level. In January, I embarked on a new course for myself to become a holosomatic breathwork therapist, which was pretty spiritual for my side of work. But since that, I've managed to deliver in Spain, in Malaga, and also in Germany, hosting different retreats. And now, being back in the UK, delivering these practices to the athletes that need it the most. I also work one-to-one with players online and in person. And this is where the personal one-to-one stuff takes the practice to a whole deeper level, as you can imagine, because it's personal and it fits the athlete down to an absolute T in their environment and in their daily life. I also have managed to work with Sport England, and in particular Table Tennis England, with the UK #1 guy, Liam Pitchford, and the UK #1 woman, who is Anna Hersey. And this allowed me also to prepare the guys for the Olympic Games in Paris last year, all because I followed my dream and all because I left my corporate job 1 year ago. So just to recap, I've worked with over 60 professional football clubs. I've influenced over 1,500 athletes. I've hosted retreats. I've spoken at conferences. I've delivered guest lectures. And in all this time, I've been continuing my own personal development to become a better version of myself, which is entailed speaking on podcasts, presenting my craft to the world, and now finally to you guys. So what is next for Optima Performance? Now we are a team. It's not just me. I went from a sole trader, and now we are a team that's growing quite significantly. Optima Performance also has our own research institute, where we have over 10 PhD students working on research behind the scenes in professional sport to verify and innovate in this space. So everything that we do is cutting edge and relevant to the athlete, not just the general population, which most breathwork, meditation and yoga practices are. I wanted to make sure that everything that I was doing is led by science, so I could speak the language of a sports scientist, a sports medical doctor in the football club, as well as player care and sports psychologist. We have also got our own in-house sports psychologist and in-house holistic doctor who make sure that everything that we do is verified and is watertight down to an absolute T. So what's the next year gonna look like for Optima Performance? As we grow, we have now launched our own platform. This platform is tailored to the athlete. There's gonna be a breathwork, meditation and yoga library, so athletes can access this at any time of the day to make sure that their needs are being fulfilled from a physical and a mental capacity. And as we grow, I'm lucky enough to grow myself. This has allowed me to work with Premier League footballers, Premier League football teams, some of the world's best environments. And as I grow this year, we're fortunate enough to be partnering with the LFE again, also the PFA and also the DICE program, to allow me to deliver anywhere between 80 and 100 workshops this season. Optima will also launch its retreat brand, Optima Retreats, which will be launching next summer in a very nice country, which will be perfect for the athlete in their off-season journey to reset their mind and body and go again. We are all about innovation at Optima, and we want to make sure that we are the cutting edge version of holistic health in sport. And my background as a professional footballer has allowed me to see through the lens of what an athlete goes through. And everything that I've designed to this day has been tailored specifically to the needs that I needed as a player, but wasn't there 10 years ago. So what a year it's been for Optima and myself. This year is all about growing Optima Performance to that next level with the platform and the digital presence across multiple apps. We're super grateful to be collaborating with some of the best apps in the world around breathwork, yoga and meditation, and making sure that we are the leaders in this space. Watch this space, and for anyone that is thinking about launching their own business, go for it.